Intro. Have you ever visited a website on your phone and felt like you were looking through a keyhole? The text was too small, the buttons too close, and navigating was a struggle. This frustration is why creating responsive websites is so important in 2024. Today, we're diving into the world of web development. We'll learn how to build a responsive using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And guess what? You don't need to be an expert to follow along. This is a skill that anyone can pick up. Main content first, let's talk about what we mean by responsive design. A responsive website looks good on any device. Whether someone is using a smartphone, tablet, or desktop, it should adjust to fit the screen. With over 50% of web traffic coming from mobile devices, it's essential to make your website user-friendly. Now, let's start with the basics. Grab your code editor and create a new folder for your project. Inside that folder, create 3 files: index.html, style.css, and script.js. This simple structure will keep us organized. First, let's open the index.html file. At the top of this file, add the standard HTML structure. Use doctype HTML greater than to start, followed by your and tags. Next, let's set up a simple layout. Inside the tag, create a header and main section. For the header, a simple navigation bar will do. Let's add a tag, and inside it, use an unordered list for your menu items. All you need are a few links: home, about, and contact. Now let's move to the main section. In the tag, let's add a couple of different content blocks. Add a for an introduction, another for services, and a sidebar for additional information. This layout keeps it simple while still being informative. Okay, we have our basic structure down. Now, let's turn our attention to the style.css file. This is where we'll add styles to make our website visually appealing. Start by adding a CSS reset. This helps to eliminate default styling issues across different browsers. Next, set a font family and some base styles for the body, like padding and margins. Then style the header and navigation. You'll want it to be easy to read and visually pleasing. For the navigation, style the elements to display horizontally. Use Flexbox for alignment, it's simple and efficient. Now, let's add some styles for your sections. Adjust the width so that they adapt based on the screen size. Use percentages instead of fixed values. You can also implement media queries. These are special rules that only apply when the screen is a certain size. For example, at widths lower than 768 pixels, let's stack the items instead of having them in a row. Now, let's sprinkle in some JavaScript using the script.js file. This is your chance to add interactivity. Start by selecting elements with document, query selector or document. Get element by ID to grab the navigation links. Then, let's add an event listener for clicks. This can be a simple alert that says, "This is the home page," based on which link you clicked. For a more advanced step, how about implementing a mobile menu? You can create a button that users click to toggle the visibility of the navigation links. Let's codify it. Use JavaScript to change the CSS of your nav to show or hide it. You're almost there. Now it's time for testing. Always preview your website on multiple devices. You can use Chrome developer tools to simulate different screen sizes. Make adjustments as needed. Now, before you wrap up all this coding, don't forget about accessibility. Add alt text to images and ensure your site can be navigated using the keyboard. And there we have it. A simple yet complete responsive website built with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. You've learned the basics and are well on your way to becoming a web developer. Outro. If you found this video helpful, please give us a thumbs up. Share it with your friends who are also interested in web development. Don't forget to leave a comment below about what you'd like to learn next. And of course, subscribe to our channel for more great tutorials. Remember, start small and keep building. Every website you create will teach you something new. Happy coding!